All right, let's talk about Code Vein 2. I've been playing this game a lot recently. Not finished yet, but deep enough to know what's great, what's annoying, and what makes me say, okay, fine, just one more hour at 2 a.m. First off, this game has style. If you like anime aesthetics, dramatic vibes, edgy characters with glowing eyes and giant weapons, you are eating good here. Combat. This is the heart of the game, and when it hits, it hits. The combat has that Souls-like DNA, stamina management, dodging at the right time, learning enemy patterns, but it adds its own flavor with abilities and build freedom. I can switch from a fast, dodging playstyle to a heavy-hitting tank build whenever I want. No punishment, no, you chose wrong at level 5, suffer forever. I love that. There were fights where I got destroyed 5 times in a row, and instead of quitting, I changed my build, came back with a different setup, and suddenly, I'm the boss now. That flexibility makes the game feel way less frustrating than other hardcore RPGs. But I will say this. Sometimes the hits don't feel as powerful as they look. I'm swinging a sword the size of a door, and the enemy reacts like I gently tapped their shoulder. Visually cool, physically needs more oomph. Partner system. I did not expect to care about the AI partners. Usually AI teammates in games are just there to block doorways and get stuck on stairs. Not here. These partners actually help. They pull enemies off you when things get messy, they deal real damage, and sometimes they literally revive you when you mess up. I had a boss fight where I mistimed a dodge, accepted my fate, and then my partner came in with the save like an anime hero in episode 24. After that, I stopped calling them AI. That's my emotional support teammate now. It also makes the world feel less lonely compared to other Souls-like games where you're just silently depressed by yourself. Character customization. This part? Dangerous. The character creator in this game is ridiculously deep. Hair, eyes, accessories, colors, face details. You can tweak everything. You can make your character look cool, cute, terrifying, or like they're the main villain with unresolved trauma. I went in thinking, I'll just make something quick. 45 minutes later, I'm adjusting eye gloss and debating between 2 shades of black like it's a life decision. If you're the type of player who cares about how your character looks in cutscenes, you're going to love this. This might actually be one of the best anime-style character creators in action RPGs. Story. The time travel concept is actually interesting. You go into the past, change things, and then see how it affects the future. That gives the story more depth than I expected, and some moments genuinely land emotionally. But let's be honest, sometimes the dialogue goes full anime mode. You'll have a serious moment and a character starts giving a speech like they're in the final episode of a 200-episode series. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, that's deep and all, but there's a giant monster outside. Some scenes hit hard, others made me laugh when I wasn't supposed to. It's a mixed bag, but never boring. Level design. Alright, time to roast a little. Some areas in the game look great, and then others look like slightly rearranged versions of the same abandoned industrial zone. I swear I've walked through so many metal corridors I started feeling like I work there. Exploration sometimes feels less like, what's around the corner? And more like, ah yes, another gray hallway with emotional lighting. The game needed more environmental variety, more wow locations, not just industrial sadness part 12. Performance. The game runs fine most of the time, but there are moments where the frame rate dips, especially in busy fights. And in a game where dodging at the right second matters, that's noticeable. It's not broken, just not as polished as it should be. Like the game is wearing cool clothes but forgot to tie its shoes. You can feel the Dark Souls and Elden Ring inspiration in the combat and difficulty. But Code Vein 2 is more story-driven, more anime, and way heavier on character builds and customization. It also has some Neo vibes with build flexibility, and a bit of Scarlet Nexus energy with the dramatic anime presentation. But compared to something like Elden Ring, the world here feels smaller and less varied. Code Vein 2 shines more in personal style and combat systems than massive exploration.